Hello, Seiiti Arata. Today is a great day to give yourself a gift. And the gift that you're going to give yourself is to stop making excuses. Because this is a disease that affects us all. Too many excuses. Making excuses all the time can be like a disease, but you can find a way to heal yourself. Why is it important to learn to stop making excuses? As we saw in the episode 49 of the series Hello Seiiti Arata, it is important to be proactive and take responsibility for our results. What do you call a person who does not take a proactive stance? That would be a reactive person. And the reactive person is complaining all the time. This is a big difference from those who are proactive and who take control of their own destiny. Everyone has difficulties. You either deal with them or you make some excuse. People who have a successful mindset do not use excuses as crutches. Don't be fooled by the illusion that you can reach a level when your problems will finally disappear. No. Regardless of our stage in life, there will always be some difficulty. Everyone has difficulties. You either deal with them or you make some excuse. People who have a successful mindset don't use excuses as crutches. Don't be fooled by the illusion that you can reach one day a certain level where all your problems disappear. Regardless of our stage in life, there will always be some difficulty. Everyone goes through difficulties. What may change is the type of difficulty. Some people are struggling with the minimum necessary to survive: food, shelter. However, once we reach a higher level of prosperity, there will be other types of difficulties. The difficulties will never disappear. They only change in nature. For example, you will have higher level problems, like dealing with bureaucracies and taxes, maybe with employees, with competitors. Therefore, we don't want to waste focus on the excuses and the justifications for the lack of results. The person who is stuck in a spiral of failure has a very long list, all the reasons that they have for being there. People with mediocre results always have some explanation why didn't they get where they wanted to go. By studying the biographies of successful people, you will realize that all of them could have made excuses. Richard Branson has dyslexia. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates didn't finish their studies. J.K. Rowling was unemployed. She was a divorced mother living on the edge of misery before publishing the Harry Potter series. These people did not allow excuses to delay their lives. The problem with excuses is when we believe them. Our brain learns through repetition. When I present excuses, listing all those reasons that are blocking my success, I am repeating a neural route whenever I am thinking about that, and this message is getting stronger and stronger. Neuroscience is proving that repeated thoughts end up strengthening over time. They begin to shape our character. The more I repeat the excuse, the truer it becomes for me. In addition, we have the human need for consistency. And if I say that I don't have the capacity because of my excuse, I will not even try in the future. Or I will not try to improve because I already have this reason, this narrative, and I have to be consistent with this narrative that I created. And this is how I become the victim of my own excuse. This begins to become part of my identity. The problem with fear is being paralyzed. Fear can take over, can paralyze you. And then you can use excuses to justify the difficulty of dealing with fear. The solution for this is very simple. I'm not saying it is easy. Many of you will experience great difficulty in implementing this solution, but the path for you is quite clear and simple to understand. To overcome fear, you have to act. And that's it. Imagine that you are afraid of a certain event because you don't even know how people will react. You are afraid of being inadequate. A solution for this is quite simple. get ready and give your best. That's it. Just do it. If you are afraid of losing a client, what can you do? Research to understand what your client needs, what they expect. Do harder, do better to please. Do what no other competitor is doing. Fix your mistakes. If you're afraid of a test, instead of spending the whole night awake, worried, imagining all those future horrible scenarios of failure, just get up and study. If you really study, if you study hard, you're going to be so tired that when you go to bed, you're going to sleep like a rock. You're going to be exhausted. And if you are afraid of things beyond your control, get support from, the resources and the people around you. A network of people who can support you, a religious group, a spiritual practice, sports, charity, volunteering, philanthropy, whatever works for you. Help other people. Learn to control your focus. And if you need help with that, we have one course exclusively about focus. And you can do it today by going to arata.se/focus course. Do you understand what is common in all these situations? To deal with fear, we have to act. Don't become paralyzed. Increase your fear by imagining catastrophic scenarios. No. The more time you spend fantasizing about fear, the more it increases. The best time to act is now. Because if you do it later, it will be worse. No one is born confident. Confidence is something we cultivate. Some difficulties in your life are within your sphere of control. In these cases, you are responsible for doing what needs to be done. However, some difficulties are outside your sphere of control. Instead of using this as an excuse, use these difficulties, these special difficulties, as opportunities to strengthen your resolve. The tragedies of life are a blessing. They test us. They bring us to understand what we are capable of. Seneca said, "How unfortunate is the one who has never been unfortunate." Anyone who has never had a hard time has not faced worthy challenges. Nobody will ever know what he or she was capable of, not even him or herself. This means that we have a lot to gain when we look at adversity as an opportunity to realize our potential. And by finding our potential, we further expand what we are capable to overcome. I don't know what your definition of success is. It can be some financial outcome. It can be love. It can be health. It can be a personal achievement. But whatever it is, to achieve success in any endeavor, the greatest gift you can give yourself is to vaccinate yourself against the chronic excuse mindset. It may seem like a difficult process, and that is why we have the Better New Year course. Better New Year is a fast course that covers all the areas of finance, love, relationships, health, and goal setting in a very smart and effective way. You can transform your future with personal transformation, beginning now. You can go to arata.se/Better New Year.